Welcome to the New This Week video for March 6th. I'm here again with Scotty V, and Scotty's is asking our friend Donnie Cates if he can recommend him a good hammer. We're wondering. We haven't seen him around in a while. Maybe he can tell us.
Yeah, he won't.
Okay, well, it's all right. Well, anyways, we got a great week here for you. Probably the two worst books that it could have been out, maybe in the entire history of comics. I mean, there's been some bad books out recently, though. Fire and Ice,
Yeah. So, just to be clear, this isn't going to be a positive review.
Yeah, we're already giving up on the positivity.
We've given up on the
positivity's out the door. Right?
Yeah, we've given up on the power of positivity.
Power of positivity today is gone because there are two books that are so atrocious that's come out this week that it's put a dark cloud over the positivity, like just enveloped it. We can't be positive with these two pieces of crap in these piles.
I got a nomination for a third one, but we'll talk about that one later.
All right. Well, Scott, wow, I'm all for this. This is great. This is a surprise even for me. All right, so let's start it off, and I'm going to try to be positive to a point because there's so much just negativity going on here. This building is just shaking of negativity. All right, so we've got Antarctica number 9.
All right, we did go with one book.
Yep. No comment. Beyond Real number 2 from Vault Comics. I believe this is one of the books that they gave away the issue number 1 for free.
Yep.
So we'll see if it brings back any new readers because they liked it.
Did you try the first one?
I didn't.
No.
Nope. It's still sitting at home. It's there.
It's in the pile to be read.
It's in the pile. I read the other one, The Unnatural Order, and one of the other ones, but I haven't read this one. This is always, well, you never know what you're going to get here. We've got Maria Lovett's Crave number 4. This is definitely different. Mm-hmm. Yep. Cruella de Vil number 2. I can tell you right now, this book is better than some books we're coming up to.
Disney all of a sudden putting out books about all their villains?
Yeah, Disney. It's actually all of them are called Disney's villains, and yep. Hey, you know something? The villains need a spotlight too sometimes. Can't all just be about the heroes. No. I mean, because without a villain, you don't have a hero.
No.
So you're right. They need the spotlight once in a while. And sometimes the villains are better than the heroes. How about some Dark Souls number 2, The Willow King?
I feel like that's what's happening right now. The darkness has shrouded the comic book palace.
Yeah, well, we're getting close. We've got Dead by Daylight number 4, based on a video game.
Oh, is
yeah.
Okay.
And you can get a scratch-off code inside too for something. The Devil That Wears My Face. David Pepos, if you notice, he's been doing some Marvel work. Yep. Alex Cormack's decent artist. He's been doing a lot of stuff lately. This is issue number 5. Well, this book I really don't have much use for, but I was never a big fan of the Fog movie. Yeah. But we have The Fog, issue number 1. Kind of cool cover though. Mm-hmm. Face coming out of the sky to possibly. The face of negativity, probably too, to come and eat the car.
The fog of negativity.
Yeah. Well,
has enveloped the store.
No, it's already floating through here as we get closer to this book. We're like 5 away from the first one. I don't want to be this negative, but I can it's just coming all over me. We got Golgotha, The Motor Mountain by IDW.
Okay.
Issue number 1. That I have no idea. That's weird, but. It's coming home with me only because there's some words in it. Wow, there's a lot of words in this. There are some books with a lot of words this week too. That is great. It looks a little weird. I'm not even sure what it is, but IDW has been putting out some good stuff. I'm just gonna try it and see and say. Get some Gunslinger Spawn number 29.
I've just never been a fan of Spawn.
I haven't either. I never haven't been either. But I mean, I don't fault the people who are. The people like them. You know, it's just it's never been for me. Jennifer Blood, number 4. I think it was like the third series. Could be the 4th series too. Mm-hmm. Garth Ennis was the best.
This has usually been pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, this has been okay, but it's not great. It's not like the original one, but it's still a decent book. This I have never opened up and looked at. Oh, I have opened up and looked at, and it's never come home with me. We've got K-Ed, number 16. My wife started to read it, and then she didn't.
She gave it a try and then called it into the office and fired it.
Yep. There was a note. on it that says fired. No, it just says fired.
Fired.
Yeah,
Not even
fired.
never bring this home.
No. She's like me now. She leaves a note on the book she doesn't want to read anymore.
No.
Fired. Yep. We got King Spawn, number 31. 2 spawns in 1 week.
Nice.
That just has to be a mess up because they're usually really good and getting one out like every week or 3 out of the 4 weeks you get them.
A little bit?
I don't know. Yeah, I think this box is like 1 month behind always. So technically, it's still on time from last month, but it's still a month overall behind. All right,
here we go.
This is the first piece of crap that there are dead trees because of this book. All right, it's called The Last Mermaid. First of all, it's not even the right size of a comic. It's not even the size of an oversized book. I mean, it has its own square size book. But that's not even the problem.
Oh, God, there's many problems with that
The
book.
problem is the artwork.
That's one of the problems.
Yes, the artwork. It looks like some CGI crap that was just done on a computer that no one ever really drew. Someone said, "Hey, AI, draw this for me." There are very few words in this. It tells a story from what I was told 3 pages.
Yes.
I just went and read. If you want to read a lot of sound effects, there's plenty of them to read in here. This book is worse. I mean, this book is just awful. I can't say anything. I mean, I want to punch myself in the face because I ordered more than one of these. If I had seen a preview of this book before I ordered it, there's a good chance I would have ordered 0 copies. But I ordered more than one. I want to punch myself in the face. I'm thinking about it.
Yeah.
But I mean, if I punch myself in the face, I might not be able to finish this video. I mean, this is just more garbage. I can't believe Image allowed this to happen.
Oh, it's probably creator-owned, so they don't care.
But I mean, they still allowed it to happen. I mean, they take part of the profits of it, but when it makes no money, they make no money. We'll see. I ordered like 7 or 8 copies of this book. I think there was a blurb, and I hope it is. It's like half of what you order will be returnable. Still not enough.
Yeah. I realize people will like that artwork, and that's fine, because not everybody agrees.
Yep.
But when you attempt to read this and attempt to follow the story, and it takes like 3 pages for the character to do something that could take a page or a couple panels, it sucks.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. You're going to be able to blow through this in 32 seconds.
I mean, this whole adventure in this one book, she travels like, what, half a mile?
Yeah, could have been done in 3 pages. Here we got, and there's a nibble. Huh? Food. No. Huh. Ah, that is 2 pages. That's what you have. Yeah, this guy should be embarrassed. Derek Kirk Kim. Go back to stocking groceries, okay? Because I can't believe this is a Robert Kirkman. This is a Skybound book or whatever. I mean, Robert Kirkman's really trying to suck some money out of people too now. No, should be embarrassed. Should be embarrassed. I can tell you right now, anyone that buys this book, I will personally thank them for it. I may even walk it out to the car for you, because I don't think anyone's buying this. This is crap. There's going to be a good chance that there will be 0 ordered or 1 ordered for the person who bought the number 1. I'll have it so they can have a number 2. But again, stores should not have to waste their money on this sort of crap, on non-returnable shit. All right, so that's it. And this isn't the worst book of the week, okay? This isn't the worst one. Stay tuned for the worst one. But anyways, let's move on, okay?
You feeling better now?
No, I'm angry. All right, we're going to go to Ninja High School, number 192 from Antarctic Press.
There's been 192 of those?
Yes, there has.
Seriously?
They've been coming out since they've been coming out since in the 90s. You know?
God. Okay.
Yep.
I did not know.
Pine and Merrimack, number 3. I know someone who's enjoying this book.
That's been a good book.
This guy right here. I've only read issue 1. I haven't read issue 2 yet. I enjoyed issue 1.
Yeah. Have you seen the guy who draws that? That's not the same guy that works with Eric Powell, is it?
I don't know.
Kind of reminds me of that type of artwork, like the Goon type of artwork.
Yeah. But this, I've actually already reordered this book because issue 2 sold so well. I noticed that I think I need to bring in more issue 3s. I've already reordered this book because I think I will sell out.
Yep, that's been good.
Yep. And this book's been good too.
That's been good as well.
We have Red Light from AWA. Sarah Cho, I believe, is the writer on this. And so far, so good.
What is that?
Well, I was angry when issue number 1 of this came out. It says, I will never, ever show this book on a New This Week again because I don't want to promote this crap because you couldn't even see what the title was at the time.
What is that?
It's right here. It's subgenre.
Wow.
It's issue number 4. The only reason why I put this up there is because I read a book this morning that came out last week or the week before from him called Buff. What was it called?
I don't know which book you're talking about.
The one that you told me to read, the magazine. And I read it.
If you find this, I'm already dead.
That's right. If you find this, I'm already dead. It was another oversized magazine by Matt Kent. I wasn't going to pick it up. Buff read it, says, you need to read this. It's a good book. I read it this morning, thought it was great. So I says, this is a Matt Kent book. I'm gonna bring him up, even though I think his titles and shit suck. The font's not good. I'll show this book because I didn't show it the last 2 months. I was pissed at it. Yep. So see, there is some positivity in this. We got the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, number 11, the Saturday Morning Adventures.
I was shocked when I found out Uncle Phil did the voice of Shredder.
Who's Uncle Phil?
From the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, no shit, really? That's awesome.
He also did the Junkyard Dog in the Hogan cartoon.
Did he really?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, wow.
I was like, what?
Never knew that.
I had no idea.
Love the old Hulk Hogan cartoon back in the day.
Unfortunately, he passed away and it was in his obituary.
Oh.
What?
When did he die?
I don't remember.
Oh, okay. I haven't been paying attention, I guess. This is going to be a big book. A lot of people are going to be looking for this.
The question is, will it come out on time or will it take 3 years?
That's a good question. The artwork looks fantastic inside it. It's The Last Ronin 2 Re-Evolution. Number 1. That's I'll do this. Maybe like that, because don't want to break the spine on here, but yeah, the artwork looks fantastic in the book. I don't read Turtles. Turtles not my thing for the comics. But I think it's going to be a great selling book. This one goes home with me tonight. Torpedo 1972. Issue number 1 from Ablaze. See, I believe it's just it's a crime book. I like the crime books. I think there's some crime families going on in here. So, and this book here, I really enjoyed number 1. I've actually sold out of the second print twice now. Under Heist number 2 from the Lampum family, Maria and David. Yep, that book is really good, and this is still selling well. Void Rivals, number 7, from Robert Kirkman, and same company that gave you that last Mermaid book. Thanks, guy. So that's what we have for there. So there's some good stuff, and it's just, let's not even talk about the last Mermaid anymore because I'm dreading the end of this video. I think I just want to skip the end. It's awful. All right, so we got some Batman stuff. Batman number 145.
Is that still Zdarsky?
Yep.
Can't wait for him to be off that book.
That's what a lot of people are saying.
Can't wait.
Yep. And it's sad because he's done a lot of good stuff. And
no, he started off all right, and then I don't know what happened to him.
Oh, we got a Black Label book, The Batman First Night, number 1.
I thought they stopped doing the oversize with the
Black
Label.
Unfortunately, they didn't. But you know something? You get Dan Jurgens writing this book. At least they have an established quality writer doing it. And this Mike Perkins, the artwork is really good. I really like this artwork in this book. This could definitely be a readable Batman book. And they're in the year 1939. That's why he's got the weird looking cowl, the costume and stuff. Yeah, with the pointy ears and. But it's possible if you're a Batman guy and you're kind of getting like you're sick of the Batman. You don't want to. I don't know. Dan Jurgens, great art. You gotta try it. You know what you're gonna get here? Batman Scooby-Doo Mysteries #3. Not Bruce Wayne, not Super. No one wants that, but this.
Someone would have gotten away with it if it weren't for those meddling kids.
Yep. Birds of Prey #7.
I like Birds of Prey. The artwork, not so much. I think it might be better now.
Well, let's open it up.
Is it still the... No, it's not better.
Oh, maybe that's a mistake.
Wow.
Nope.
Nope.
Crap. Artwork is garbage.
Good story, bad
Yep.
artwork. Sorry.
Yeah, so if you're okay with the story and you can take the garbage art, you're going to like this book. Sounds very well, too. Mm-hmm. Then we've got Detective Comics Facsimile Edition, #411.
What's special about that one?
I don't know. First appearance of Talia Gould, maybe, or... Yeah, I don't know.
They just pick a random one.
Yeah. Well, it's usually, yeah, it could be.
Usually there's a reason.
Talia is in this, so it's
her first
yeah. I didn't even look through it. I don't remember. Or you get some Batgirl stuff in it too. So, but hey, it's they actually put a $4 facsimile edition out.
Wow.
That's a miracle for this company. Miracle.
Usually it's like what, 8? 9?
Yeah, yep. It's ridiculous. Got the Harley Quinn Verdict trade paperback.
Seriously, would you want Harley Quinn to look like that?
Nope, not at all.
That's the guy that was writing that Tim Drake book.
Oh, he's not good.
No, he's not.
All right, fired.
Kneel before Glenn. I mean,
Yep.
Zod.
Oh, yes. You can call me Zod if you want. I'll let you. Anyways, Kneel Before Zod, #3. Who's reading this book?
No one.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. Buff is.
We got a few people reading it.
Yeah.
Not a lot of people pulling off the shelf. More people just subscribing to it. Poison Ivy, #20. This book keeps on selling, and this one's hot for teacher. I'm just hearing Van Halen in the background right now. We won't put it in though because we tend to get yelled at when there's.
It's not like I'm gonna edit anything.
Yeah.
It's frowned upon.
Yeah. Shazam #9. Don't fear the creeper.
Oh man.
Yeah. Don't read this book because the creeper's in it. Creeper sucks.
Yeah.
Suicide Squad Kill Arkham Asylum #2.
Is that the one that's a video game tie-in?
Yeah. Yep. I think that's why issue 1 sold so well. I think it's because that video game just came out and yeah. And Superman: The Middle Curtain, 1978, #5. There we go.
Well, that was relatively painless.
Yeah, it was. We got some good stuff coming up here, though, and we got some painful stuff.
Oh, the pain's coming.
This is like me because I don't like big bridges. This is like me, but it's not with scaredness now. It's with anger. Mm-hmm. The bridge is coming. The bridge is coming. You get nervous. Yeah. Well, I know what's coming up.
To white knuckle it.
Yeah, right.
Here
Yep.
comes.
But now I know what's coming up, and I'm starting to get angry. All right, so we had Aliens. What if? What if Carter Burke had lived? #1.
I'm gonna try it.
What if?
I usually give what ifs a chance.
So what if he had lived? Who cares?
We'll find out.
Who cares if he lived?
Well, somebody cares.
Yeah, somebody did.
He had a family, didn't he?
Yeah, well, maybe his family cared. But it's written by Paul Reiser.
Oh.
Well, co-written with Paul Reiser. So
I'll still give it a chance.
I'm hoping Adam Goldberg or whatever is going to be able to. I hate when they have actors and shit start writing a comic. But at least it's going to be with somebody. So we'll see.
Hopefully.
Yep. We get the Amazing Spider-Man trade paperback. What is this? This is embarrassing.
Thanks, Zeb Wells.
Yeah.
For absolutely nothing.
Yep. How about the Avengers #11?
It's kind of been okay. I'm still reading it, but I don't know.
Maybe this is going to be a story on Jarvis.
I believe that is supposed to be about Jarvis. They're supposedly bringing him back.
Good.
So it should be good.
Bring back Jarvis. So Jarvis was the linchpin to the Avengers.
Surprisingly, yes.
Yep. Captain America #7. Talk about this book, Scotty. Tell me how much you like it.
I don't like it that much.
All right, Scotty does not like it that much.
I don't know why Cap's fighting some guy possessed by a demon, and of course, because it's a demon, they have to have Doctor Strange in the book too. But it's not Doctor Strange, standing there next to him. No, it's some little stupid doll that looks like Doctor Strange trying to help.
Yep.
Yay.
Straczynski, you need to get back. You need to get back to just writing a good book. The artwork's not bad though.
No, the artwork's not bad. It's just.
Well, let me give you.
I was hoping for better.
Well, let me give you one without an ad on it. Okay.
Oh, maybe you can't.
Maybe I can't.
Oh my god. Oh, there you go.
Yeah, that's not bad.
No.
Yeah, that works pretty good. Can't wait for this Blood Hunt though, huh? All 97 different issues of it.
Yeah, I can't say out loud what I think about that.
Well, it's over. Daredevil Gang War #4. Here it is. They'll finish that story.
I've liked that book.
I have too. A lot of people haven't. A lot of people still say it's crap, but I've enjoyed it. Now we got a big epic Daredevil collection. The Underboss. All right.
There is.
This cover right here makes me want to read this book.
That's what you got all excited about.
Yep, Doctor Strange #13. Look at him. Look at the Taskmaster. Just badass walking down the streets of New York saying, we're going to slice somebody up. Right? And I get this. This is Alex Ross. So, inside the artwork isn't going to be as good. But
it's not.
Then you get this.
Then you get...
That's the Taskmaster.
Yes.
This is the Taskmaster in the book. That is the worst drawn Taskmaster I have ever seen in my life. I saw a guy that drew with his mouth that actually drew a better Taskmaster than this, okay? This is awful. So you go from this cool-looking Taskmaster to...
Not quite.
Saturday morning television Taskmaster. No, as a matter of fact, the artwork on Saturday morning television is better than this. So Ferry, I think, yeah, Pasquale Ferry.
Fired.
It's time you go back to. You should probably go back to school. Start learning how to do something else. Okay. But yeah, I won't read that book. But those covers are awesome. Yeah. Moon Knight, City of the Dead trade paperback. Hey, since when did she become a menace?
I'm not sure.
I don't either.
I'm not sure how she's a menace.
We got Ms. Marvel, the Mutant Menace, #1.
It's bad enough they made her a mutant.
Yeah, I mean...
Now she's a mutant menace.
Yeah, I mean,
all X-Men are menaces.
Yeah. She was just a chick that was happy to have superpowers and to be Ms. Marvel, her hero, and now she's a menace.
It's like, first she was an Inhuman, now she's a mutant. Next she'll be, what, a Celestial?
Yeah.
Yay.
But she'll always be a menace.
Yeah.
Yep. Says it right here on this book. She's now a menace.
Yeah. This was my nomination for the third god-awful piece of poo.
Yep. I mean, I poisoned myself last time touching it. We're gonna need more time. The Sentry #4. There's nothing good to say about this book. No, there isn't.
Just the Sentry as a character is awful.
Yeah.
He got wedged in because what's his face was a fanboy. Thank God when he was finally killed and we didn't have to deal with him anymore. And even now there's this.
And even the artwork's not good either.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
No, that character should not exist.
This book is just building up my anger even more. Okay. I don't know how this book is still going on either, and I really don't want to say bad things because I know someone in this building likes this character, and I don't like the trash on his characters. But this book is not good. Nope. She-Hulk #6.
It's got great covers though.
Yeah, right. She's got great covers, but yeah, it's just not good. But hey, I'm not even going to go off on that. Because there's another book that we don't need coming up next, too. Do we really need a giant-sized Spider-Gwen #1?
No, we don't.
No. And, if there's a Spider-Gwen going book out, that's fine.
Yeah, that's fine.
But we don't need a giant-sized one on top of the Spider-Gwen book that's coming out.
That doesn't sell.
Right. And, again, what are we looking at here? What are we looking at? Who they find to do this art? Marvel is a big disappointment today. We should be calling them disappointing comics today. Miles Morales trade paperback. You may get something good out of there. Now here we got the Spectacular Spider-Man #1. I mean, again, a book we probably don't need. Spider-Man and Miles Morales together. But I perused through it today, and there was some actually interesting stuff that was going on in it. And I'm not a huge Humberto Ramos fan, but I actually would have to say
he toned it down.
Well, I thought he toned it down a little. I think his artwork is decent in here. Okay. But think of the crap of John Romita Jr. that we've been looking at, and Ed McGuinness that's been doing it, and that clown that was doing the Miles Morales stuff or whatever.
It makes that look better than it really should.
Yes, right. This makes it look like this guy's an award. Well, maybe he is an award-winning artist, but someone that deserves an award. But yeah, thank you, Humberto Ramos, for being there and saving us from all the crappy Spider-Man art. Even though yours isn't that great either, but it's
compared to the others.
Yes.
There you go.
Thank you. And now we have the 48th printing of the Ultimate Spider-Man #1.
I feel like that's an exaggeration.
It could be. Maybe it's the 3rd.
I can believe that.
Yep, it is.
That's been a really good book. Both issues.
Yep. So, hey, they'll keep on printing them as long as they keep on selling, right?
Yep.
All right. Big week for well, it's not really a big week for the buff because he doesn't do trades because he owns the Star Wars guru. And so we got Star Wars #44 out this week. And then we've got a trade paperback of the Star Wars Dark Droids. Because everyone loved this story.
Dark Droids.
Oh, and don't worry, we got the Star Wars Dark Droids D Squad too, okay? All right?
Gotta catch them all.
Yeah, another trade. And then we got Star Wars The High Republic #4. This cover's awesome.
Yeah, that's a cool cover.
Yeah, I am a fan of this cover too. Thanos #4. Nope. No interest in this.
Nope.
Venom #31. Symbiosis. Who cares?
Whatever.
Nobody cares, okay?
And apparently nobody can pronounce it.
We can't pronounce it, so we hate it.
All right, we got Weapon X-Men #1. Christos Gage. Good writer. I like some of his stuff, but he's still... Oh, there's words. Look at this. Words.
Dang.
I mean, and I know we're not supposed to talk about words because a guy quit watching the show because we talked about words.
Well, not enough words.
Yeah, right? But, I mean, look at it. I mean, you may actually have some reading. I may just bring this up because I want to read.
Oh, my God.
Yeah. Can you believe I'm reading a comic? It's amazing. All right. We've got X-Men #32. It's almost the end.
As we know it. I feel fine.
Oh, and we're almost to the bad book.
Yeah, I know.
We've got X-Men trade paperback.
All right, hold it. I'm going to actually stop it and restart it so you can go as long as you want on it. Just hold on for a second.
Okay. All right. So we're at the end. We have the worst book in the history of comics. And there's a lot of bad books. But this thing is awful. Awful. Worse than The Last Mermaid. Worse than The Sentry. You'll be begging to read The Sentry after you look at this book. And we'll give you a little backstory. Ultimate Spider-Man.
Has been awesome.
Awesome. 2 issues. Awesome, right? Selling a bazillion books. Ultimate Black Panther #1.
Was good.
Was very good, right? Yeah. And it was blue. It was higher than what I expected of it, right? So you're thinking Spider-Man, like, is probably the face of Marvel.
Yeah.
Black Panther is not the face of Marvel, but still gave you quality.
Give you a good
so
story.
the next team of books, the next team that you think that is the quality of Marvel would be an X-Men book.
Yeah, considering
right?
how bad their regular books are doing.
Right.
You'd think they'd put some effort into it.
So we have Ultimate X-Men #1 coming out. Well, I mean, I don't even know where to start of disappointment.
I think the first mistake is who they decided to write it.
Yes.
And apparently do the artwork.
Yes. We have Peach Momoko doing the artwork, doing the writing, and just putting out a pile of poo. This is one of the 12 covers that they have. I mean, she even has her own variant covers too, which you wish you didn't even have to see them. I mean, my eyes, I just got my eyes to stop bleeding from having to look at the variants covers when I was filing them into the subs. I mean, they were bleeding. I caught Ebola from it. Okay, it's I mean, it's bad. I mean, but this is the worst. I'm gonna open it up. Let's open it up.
You sure you want to do that?
No, I don't want to do that. I mean, it's no. I've looked at it. Just like I said, my eyes just stopped bleeding. What is this?
There are no actual X-Men in this book.
No.
All.
You will see the Silver Samurai. This guy right here behind this girl is supposedly the Silver Samurai. This, I don't even know. This is worse than Saturday morning cartoon art.
Oh my God, yes.
This is what I'd expect to see maybe in a kid's book somewhere. A very bad kid's book. One of the worst selling kids' books in the history of kids' books.
I know she has her fans, and I don't know why, but she does. And she's had her chances with, I believe it was called X-Men Demon Days.
Yes, the Demon Days.
And they were poo.
Right.
Why give her this? I do not understand.
You know, let her draw the cover.
Oh, cover's
okay?
fine.
Yeah, let her
If
draw
she
the
just wants
cover.
Cover, fine.
I mean, what is this character here? A black mass.
I don't know.
I think she went to the John Romita School of Drawing for that sort of mask, because this is something that Romita would do too. But you know something? Romita is 1,000 times better than this poo. I mean, it is awful. I read this. I actually stopped and read this today because I looked at The Last Mermaid and wanted to punch myself. Today I just didn't like myself. And I was thinking, hey, I don't like myself today.
Show them that thing.
Let's do something bad. Yeah, what is, oh yeah, right. Look at this guy. Look at this clown down here. That's the evil guy. What is that? Don't know. This is Peach Momoko. Supposed to be doing, you're doing a new line. You're doing the Ultimate line again. And this is what you put for your X-Men book. Who's going to buy this book? Nobody. Well, we did have a couple people who did subscribe to it.
One.
Right, it's the number one.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, this is, and I think that's your Silver Samurai.
Either that or that's her powers.
Which I think is the Silver Samurai powers or whatever, because I think that's who this is. Because there's only three people that are mentioned in here.
Says,
Silver Samurai, Sunfire, and Viper.
They're part of his council.
Oh, okay.
It says the council works to further blah, 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 including those three people.
So you don't think that's a Silver Samurai then?
No.
Oh, so there are no X people in this book. Okay, 0.
I think.
All right. I was giving it that there was at least one. That's it. You know, this book is even worse. This book is worse than what I thought it was. Scott, thanks a lot. Now you've really pissed me off. Okay. So,
doing it for the content.
Right. I mean, no. Go ahead. I'm angry.
Whoever this girl is might be the character that she created somewhere somehow. Why she's in this book, I have no idea. I don't care. But there's no X-Men in here. Apparently she's a mutant somehow. I don't know what she's fighting, but
I don't know. That still looks like the Silver Samurai to me in red.
If this was her own book, who cares? But this is supposed to be Ultimate X-Men.
No, I mean this is almost right here. This almost looks like when John Romita shoots a beam or something. But this guy, Webb, but I don't know. He's spitting something out here. He's getting his head popped here. I mean, like I said, I read it very quick because there's very few words in it. And
your eyes were bleeding, and you were getting a migraine.
Oh yeah, well my eyes are gonna be bleeding again. I'm gonna go home. I'm probably gonna be dead after tonight. All right, I mean, some of you guys are happy. You probably say, "Oh, I won't have to see this dick again." But no, this is the worst book I think anybody could put out. I mean, I'm embarrassed to be selling this book, but I have to. I mean, that's my business, right?
If somebody wants it, you're gonna have it.
So I'm thinking about, again, this may be one that I may walk you out and thank you and bring it right out to your car for you and put it down in your seat for spending your $7 or your $6 for this book. $6.
I want my $6 back, and I didn't even buy it.
You might as well just take your $6, drive down the street, throw it out the window. Just throw it out. Let someone else pick it up and do something nice with it. You know, maybe a homeless guy will be able to get a burger or something. You know, it's but I mean, this is poo.
It's not good.
No, I don't want to be negative, but I can't help it. It's just creeping off. It's just creeping off here. I I don't know. I think I want my money back. I think when none of these sell, I want Marvel to say, "Hey, we'll take them back because we ripped you people off."
Make it returnable.
Yeah. Because at least the person that comes to the menu in the back, right, that goes back there to the menu and says, "Hey, what do I want?" They look at the X-Men, they open this up, they go, "Don't want that." They can put it back. I couldn't do that. And I should have known. I mean, I do know that it's going to be Peach from Oko, but you don't know how bad it's going to be. This is bad. X-Men. First issue, none, and I get it. Some books have some setups. This isn't going to be one of them. This is worse than The Last Mermaid, because at least
more happens in that book than The Last Mermaid.
It does,
and it's
but
still bad.
But you know something? This is the big two. I expect that to happen from Image or maybe an independent one. This is the big two, and this is a big name. Peach Momoko is a big name.
Somehow.
I agree somehow. I'm not, like I said, I'm not a big fan. I like some of her covers, not a lot of them. But that artwork in a book is not any good. Not any good at all. I mean, she should, I don't know.
Stop.
Just stop.
Just do covers.
I'm at a loss for words. I am at a loss for words, and that's not usually me. And I don't know, I can't describe how angry I am right now.
I think they got the idea.
You think they got the idea?
I think Disney might sue.
Well, that's awesome then.
Because that had to be like a good, 10 minutes?
8 minutes on one book.
Oh.
8 minutes on one book.
Well, gee. Well, that was the worst tirade I've ever had on this episode. Well, I'm starting to
go home and take a nap.
Yeah. I think I gotta call my wife, tell her she probably shouldn't be home when I get home. Well, that was the week. It was very, very awful.
Well, the 3 books killed the week for you.
Oh yeah.
There is some good stuff.
There is some good stuff. We're going to try to get a little positivity in here through all the trash.
Yeah.
But, I don't know. Let me know what you guys think of Ultimate X-Men after you read it and watch it. Or just don't waste your money on it. Yeah. And, keep it for yourselves. Or buy a different book. Buy something different, something new. Try an independent book.
Try Pine and Merrimack or Red Light.
Yeah. Try an independent book. Spend your $6. Oh, by the way, you'll be spending less than $6 on that independent book too. I mean, these guys are ripping you off.
Go find Beneath the Trees Where Nobody Sees.
Yeah. The 18th printing. Right. Yeah. Go try to find some of that. Try that. Save your money on this. But all right, I'm calmed. I'm calmed down. But I'm calmed down. So
I may be here next week, but Glenn may have a stroke.
Yeah.
You'll have to tune in to find out.
Yeah. So anyways, I want to thank you for staying with us to the end. I want to thank Scott for being here and even agree with me on how bad this stuff is. Thanks for watching, and we'll try to be more positive next week.